Stop waiting for the perfect time to start new beginnings.
If you're seeing this video, it's because you're in the same spot, but why don't you change? The reason why you don't think you change is because you know the answer, you know how to do it, but why don't we bite the bullet? When we bite the bullet, we go ahead and full send it. Now, why don't we full send it? Could be a lot of things. It could be maybe I'm scared what my family might think, what my friends might think, what I might look at myself, I'm gonna feel embarrassment. I don't want to look foolish. Which we always do. Regardless if you're gonna try not to, or that's your whole point, just get over the hump, you're gonna look foolish, you're gonna look stupid, and it's not gonna look the coolest way possible. But that's okay. You can't be thinking about it, you got to do it. You don't know how to do it? That's fine, no one does. We just do it, and we ask questions later. A lot of people just get through the embarrassment of it. My method is tea. Not a little gossip girl talk, not a little chai, you chill out with some reefer and whatnot. I mean some actual tea. Got timelines, exposure, and action. It doesn't matter if you're 18, 23, 30, 40, 50 years old. And yeah, maybe I could be talking to a more male audience, but this is like advice for society of like us going to make a point. If you feel lost in life, dude, I feel like you keep wanting to change, but ask yourself, have you really made the changes to do the changes? You've been saying the same routine, same mindset, having the same assets for a good amount of time, but then you expect for stuff to switch up on you? Nah, dude, that ain't gonna work, that ain't gonna fly. You've seen all those self-help books, all those self-help audio and YouTube videos, and now you're in this circle jerk of like, okay, cool, I was gonna get the grind through. You know, you're gonna play that Turner Robbins, that David Goggins, and all that stuff. But like, are you actually gonna start step one besides like listening to that podcast and like, okay, cool, I know what to do, and just don't do it because I'll do it next week or tomorrow, or like after this bag of chips, I'm done. Like, after this, I'm done. No, you should have started yesterday, and you have it now, extremely now. Because the reason you haven't done it is because you're not willing to hold yourself accountable. Like, think about yourself. Like, you just gotta go through the shit, dude. And when you go through that shit, you'll go on the ground, manure, all that stuff, and then you become a beautiful flower or tree, depending on your type. You know, I'm not gonna judge what it's gonna be. That's why timelines is important. Timelines, you know, oh shoot, work, we're gonna be deadlines, ooh, blah, 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 blah. And then you tell your boss, hey, shut the fuck up, you suck my dick. But no, timelines, what I mean, is more for yourself. Now, forget all that outside noise. I want timelines for what you can do step one. Don't worry about making a nuke or reinventing the wheel. This is worry about getting the sticks and stones outside to build like a little hut. Start there, okay, dude? Just start with like, okay, cool. I need this one supply. Let me do it. Cool. Let me make it. Because the space between inactivity and the planning would just like prolong it. It's better to have a decision made and regret the decision being made than have to regret of not making that decision at all. Because now it's like, well, shit, now I never know. Instead of like, okay, now I know going forward. For every L we take, make it a lesson, man. It's pretty easy like that. And with the timelines, go, bro. If it's dieting, stick to it. If it's working out, stick to it. But don't like put it to the extreme that you go, oh man, that's too much for me. That's too much of a dorked out type of woman to carry. I'm a feminist. Pace yourself. If you suck at running, do a half-mile a day. I don't care how small that is, bro. Like, yeah, a half-mile is easy for me. Or bro, maybe you haven't done a mile in like freaking 2-3 months. So get to it. Get on a Stairmaster. You don't like outside, you don't like running in the hot or cold? Stairmaster or indoor track. Pretty easy. You don't like that guy who's bullying you in high school and college, just like picking on you, dude, fucking work out, man. Fucking work out. Get in those gains. Your mom, dad, you guys never felt like you can emotionally bond? Just put it all out there. And once it's out there, it's out there. Moving on. Exposure. So what does that really mean? Yes, exposure, marketing, blah, 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 blah. Oh, cool, look at me, look how pretty I am in the IG, especially in social media. Social media, dude, it's all games, dude. Like, I suck. I'm pretty baggy with my cheeks. Lighting makes me look hella good. But a lot of people pose, it's all fakes, dude. And a lot of times people will be like, you're embarrassed because like, oh, I think people are gonna shit on me. But if people do shit on you, not really your friends or fuck with you that much. Because if they do shit on you because they see you start from 0.0, they're at 0.02, and I was like, I don't want them motherfuckers to succeed. You're hating, you're a hater. And if they're hating on you, get the fuck out of here, man. But when you're do exposure, I'm exposing you. You gotta pull off that Eminem style, like from 8 Mile. It's like he goes back on the dude, and he was like, this guy's ain't a gangster, his real name is Clarence. But then he exposed everything by himself. Like, yeah, I'm a white honky, white trash, da 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 da. And he got nothing up. He has no more ammo. If you put everything out there, all your passions and assumptions of people have on you, oh shit, what are they gonna say about you that you haven't said yourself? Now me, I'm kind of a tragic person with a couple of my lines and rhetorics. So I will gladly say some crazy stuff I've said in the past before they come up. Because I'm gonna expose myself before I expose anyone else, or let anyone else expose me. You know, that's just like, you just gotta put your thing on the table and like, nah man, I ain't letting that slide. Pretty simple on that. Once you feel fully naked and out there, what else can people laugh about once they finish laughing about you? Of course, not hating on adult entertainers. I mean, yeah, if you go for it, that's your bread and butter, go for it. But also, you know, just push it. Action. So action, it's kind of easier said than done. Today was not supposed to be some live motivational video, just get to it. No, it wasn't. It was gonna be a kind of like political commentary about Luigi Maggioni, the alleged killer of the United Healthcare CEO if you've been living under a rock. Now, my expectations was like, I'll get somebody, even though it was a blizzard, snow blizzard coming out to the Midwest. And what do you know it? Not a single person came out to me in the Metro KC area. Why? Because people were trying to survive. But I made a promise to myself to come out here full send and commit of coming out. And do I regret it? A little bit because of comfort, but I stick to my deadlines. And now instead of making a video about a talented hitman, allegedly, I'm making a more me video, kind of off the dome type of thing to fill in that slot, because I told myself a video has to be released by Tuesday, Wednesday. I got to. So if I don't, I'm gonna lose. I'm gonna fall behind, and I can't fall behind. If I fall behind, I'll work twice as hard if that's the case, or just give up. And I won't give up. I won't let that happen. And you gotta do it. You gotta apply that to yourself. I want you to think about your family. I want to think about your losses. I want to think about all the pain you endured making to this point, and how you gain nothing from it. How you're still in the same circumstances. So don't you at least want the same loss and pain you got, but at least get something to show for it, or some experience to show for it? Make it make sense. But a lot of people in life, like when you look in TV, you see these politicians all making big decisions. Like, bro, who's the dumbass who invited this person? Well, you invited him, you elected him, excuse me. These guys went out and did it. Regardless if it's the most cleanest or dirtiest way, you know, back pockets, lobbying, doesn't matter. And comedians, you know, you'd be like, I'm more funny than this guy, but they went in it. They worked it out. They worked it out like a muscle. And day and out, it bombed out. You can't hit the play, you gotta hit the game. Oh man, YouTubers, dude. No, it's always a dream of mine to go ahead and do it because of procrastination and worry, not wanting to meet deadline. It couldn't meet my deadlines because I was too much about it thinking instead of exposing myself and applying myself to the action. But also for change. A lot of times this is New Year resolutions. We want to lose weight, we want to make a new relationship, we want to get over our ex, or we want to start a new company, new business, or just find ourselves. And for all those things, I can at least apply myself and pull from that experience. Maybe it's to reconnect with your kid who's been distanced because you're a crappy parent, or maybe you can reconnect to a brother or sister. You know, it can be all sorts of things. But you got to start with step one: talking to it. Talking to an issue. And if it's an issue with yourself, talk to yourself, man. Talk to it. Apply it. Cry. Let it go. Be mad. Be angry. Have all that negative stuff out. And once you have it out, use it as a fire. Now, granted, I don't want you to consistently have this every time you need to feel motivated. It's good for a beginning flame of source, but if you let it happen, you're gonna end up like that cockatoo or that crazy bird from Kung Fu Panda 2, and he's gonna murder everyone because he's like, fuck pandas, and we're like, pandas are big and fluffy, fuck that shit, dude. One way you can also look at it is when you expose yourself and commit to the action. It doesn't matter, because sometimes you see that one scene from Deadpool, the first Deadpool movie. Deadpool's there's all these bad guys with guns, and they shoot at him, and he just slices the first bullet, knock it out. Then they go, just go full mafia mode on him. And after that, he goes, but now he's like Swiss cheese, got pop holes everywhere. But he didn't die, and he just murks them. And I get it. You don't have superpowers, and as cliche as it sounds, your superpower is your mindset and ability to keep going forward, because that's all you can do. Until you're in the grave, doesn't stop. Until you have terminal illness, doesn't really stop. Even until like the beep goes through. So this is a quote by Marcus Aurelius. The quote goes, "It's not death that a man should fear, but he should fear never beginning to live." So what does that mean? Short and sweet, in my translation, I can't do it for you, man. The only obstacle is not you versus the whole planet. I live that mentality, and it's not right. It's you versus you. The reason why you should think that is because you don't want to hold these standards and outside stuff, and people be like, oh shoot, no, it's always been you, and you gotta push the outside nose outside. You got to, man, because if you don't do it, then you'll be like, what will happen? Me, I don't see the results. I've been going at this for maybe 2.5 months now, working out, mental fitness, spiritual fitness, emotional fitness, but I don't really know. I see changes, but so little. I know I gotta stay on the path to see the results. So hopefully you do the same. Thank you.